I never really believed in ghosts or the supernatural. That is, until that fateful day when my curiosity got the best of me and plunged me into a horrifying nightmare. It all began when my best friend, Alex, and I heard about an infamous haunted house on the outskirts of town. Stories whispered among the locals spoke of strange apparitions, unexplained sounds, and a dark history that enveloped the place. As any adventurous pair of teenagers would, we couldn't resist the temptation to explore the haunted house for ourselves. Loading up with flashlights, cameras, and a feeling of excitement mixed with trepidation, we set off towards the decaying structure just as dusk settled over the landscape. The haunted house stood as a relic of forgotten times, its walls adorned with eerie moss and each broken window a portal into darkness. Entering cautiously, we were greeted by an eerie silence that seemed to whisper ancient secrets. The air hung heavy with the scent of decay, and suddenly a cold chill slithered up my spine. It was as if the house itself was warning us to turn back. "Think of the stories we'll have to tell," Alex said, trying to mask a nervous tremor in his voice. I nodded in agreement, masking my own concerns. We ventured further into the bowels of the house, the floor creaking under our every step. The flickering lights from our flashlights cast dancing shadows on the peeling wallpaper, making the walls come alive with grotesque shapes and contours. It felt like the house itself was breathing, patiently waiting for its next victims. As we explored each room, we stumbled upon a hidden staircase leading to a basement. Brimming with an unjustifiable sense of curiosity, we descended into the abyss, our footsteps echoing eerily. The basement revealed a grim tableau. Rusty tools hung from decaying walls, cobwebs dangled ominously from every corner, and a putrid smell assaulted our senses. But despite the maze of darkness that surrounded us, it was a peculiar set of religious symbols engraved on the floor that caught our attention. It was as if they were warning us of an imminent danger. Suddenly, the door leading back into the main house slammed shut, jolting us both with fright. Panic whispered through my veins as we attempted to escape, but to no avail. We were imprisoned. A ghastly silence filled the space, broken only by the sound of our rapidly beating hearts. Shadows danced menacingly across the walls, merging and separating as cruel whispers emanated from all directions. The atmosphere grew thick with a malignant presence that enveloped us, suffocating any hope we had left. A voice whispered, "You dared to trespass into my domain. Now you shall join me. Forever." Before our very eyes, the entities we dismissed as mere stories took form and swirled around us. Screams clawed their way out of our throats as the malicious spirits tormented our every sense. We were trapped in a nightmare, fighting against a force far stronger than we could comprehend. Through their dark symphony of fear, the spirits propelled us towards each other. Our bodies collided, our terrified screams merging until the veil between us thinned and our essence melted into one. Our deepest fears and darkest memories intertwined, etching into our souls an eternal torment that would consume us until the end of days. I now walk this world as a shell of my former self, an eternal prisoner within the walls of the haunted house, trapped forever in the twisted embrace of my once closest friend, doomed to relive that fateful night and its unbearable consequences for eternity. Remember this cautionary tale, dear reader, and heed the warnings whispered by the spirits of forgotten souls. For if you choose to venture into the realm of the supernatural, you may find yourself forever imprisoned, just as my friend and I are, forever bound in agony within the haunted house we sought only to explore.